Hello students, my name is Professor Manoj Sehgal and today I will be just helping you out with one section of the maths paper, which is probability. Probability is not only important from the perspective of your 10th grader, you will find this topic again coming in 11th, 12th, and if you take engineering, it will be again reappearing that time also. So what is probability first? It is a event which will happen in the future. Like if I toss a coin right now, or let's say anybody else tosses it, we both will have the same probability. So this part where we consider the entire space, we call it a sample space. So you write here like that. Any event which happens, if I toss a coin, will be in this terms. I'll have heads and tails. So if I say what is the probability of getting a heads, that part would be what we're looking into. That is normally denoted as probability of A. This is the number of elements of A, and this is your sample space. In this case, your sample space is 2. So you will be writing like that. So if I ask you what is the probability when I toss a coin, I get a heads, the answer would be half. Same way I ask you what is the probability when I'll get a tail, also would be half. So in terms of a ratio, probability is between 0 and 1. In terms of percentage, it will be between 0% to 100%. So events happening in future are termed as probability. Okay, now this is assuming it's a single coin. Suppose I have a coin which I am tossing it twice, or 2 coins tossed together. Let's see what my sample space now comes to. It will be heads tails from the first one into heads tails from the second one. So my total chances are heads heads, heads tails, tails heads, double tails. So my sample space now is of 4. If I ask you what is the question, if the question comes to you, what's the probability that I get no heads? If I say I don't get no heads, that means both of them will be turning out as tails. So the answer will be 1/4. If I say head-tail combination, so this is your head-tail combination, which is 2/4. And same way if I say no tails, that means both of them would be heads, so double heads combination. So this is very simple probability which you're looking in terms of a single toss of a coin or double toss of a coin. Now you can also have this in terms of a dice. Dice is what we have played in the Ludo or the Monopoly game. When I throw a dice, my numbers available are from 1 to 6. So my sample space in that case will be from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So my number of sample space is 6. In this case, if I ask you what is the probability the number is greater than 3, then the answer will be 4, 5 and 6. That means we are looking at 3 numbers greater than 3. So 3/6. But if the question turns out to you in a different way, if I ask you what is the probability the number is greater than or equal to 3, then this 3 also will come into play. So then my answer will become 3, 4, 5, 6 or 2/6. Here the important factor is a perfect square. If I ask you what is a perfect square, that means you will be taking 2 numbers, 1 and 4. Keep in mind this is where a lot of people make a mistake. They remember the 4, they don't remember the 1. So there are 2 values coming to you. Then another set of questions coming in, prime numbers. Again, a lot of students make a mistake. They think 1 is a prime number. Remember, your first prime number is only the even prime number, which is 2, 3 and 5. So the answer becomes 3/6. While writing the final answer, you need to write the entire values coming to you. So you can't write 3/6, you have to mention which are the 3 numbers which are prime number in this part. So one case you remember that you're writing 2, 3 and 5. This is assuming you're looking in terms of tossing a coin or tossing of a dice. In my second set, I'll come to you to explain how does it work in terms if you have a bag or something like that which has a number of balls. Thank you.